Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the elect throughout the four corners, pushing the word in sincerity and truth. What I want to get in today is the Chariots, the start of travel. Basically getting into what people think is new under the sun today really is not, you know. And I'm going to go, basically the lesson explains itself. I'm going to just get straight into it. When you go in the scriptures, it's a few key words, you want to look at. We go into 2 Kings, 2nd chapter, where Elijah was beamed up. Also, Yahweh Shah was beamed up, but this is the count where Elijah was beamed up. I mean, you can read the chapter for yourself when you get a chance. This is 2 Kings 2 and 12. And when Elisha saw it, because Elisha was Elijah's understudent, Elijah was Elisha's mentor. And when Elisha saw it, he cried, my father, the chariots of Israel. Right, because these chariots, these vehicles, and are going to deliver the elect out of America when America is destroyed by thermonuclear fire. And it says the horsemen of fire. And he saw him no more, and he took his own clothes and rent them into two pieces. So you want to keep that in mind, the chariots of Israel. Then, when you jump to Isaiah, get a few scriptures on this. When you jump to Isaiah 66, it tells you the same thing. In the 15th verse. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, not with peace and love, and his chariots like a whirlwind, So, it tell you that the chariot's going to come like a what? Like a whirlwind. And chariot just means what? Vehicle. To render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So it's just key words. You want to remember whirlwind. And they tell you in 2 Kings 2, when you read down, that Elisha, was taken up by, Elijah was taken up by a whirlwind. So you want to keep these things in mind. Whirlwind, chariot of fire, whirlwind, and these different key words going over the breakdown. Now, when you go to Zechariah, the fifth chapter, and we can start at verse 1, because it's all, I could get straight to the point, but it's all good up in this 4 verses straight good. Then I turned and lifted up my eyes, and behold, a flying roll. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. So, these key words you want to keep in mind. Then the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits. So a small type of chariot, because but the chariots, they can expand, they can get larger, smaller, etc. You're dealing with a spiritual force there. Then it says, verse 3, then said he unto me, this is the curse that go forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stilleth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it. So these chariots going to flood the skies out, man, and destroy Esau's kingdom. Like Yahweh Shah quoted, he said, I could call a legion of angels. You call legions of angels to wipe the Roman Empire out. But there wasn't time for that back then. But he's going to come back with them legions of angels, and wipe the modern day Roman Empire out is America and this beast period that's on the face of the earth. NATO and the EU, etc., etc. You know, and everyone that swears shall be cut off on this side according to it, right? And ultimately, this Esau, he stole everything, and he's the ultimate one that makes you swear on the Bible. You know, that's where Jake get that. I swear to God from I swear to God, mainly from Esau pushing that vibration, making you swear on the Bible. So you devils gonna be cut off, and you niggas gonna be cut off too. So on top of that, we're gonna jump to Ezekiel, the first chapter, and I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'll jump to the point. I think it's Ezekiel. Oh, hold on. I think it's one in. There you go. 1:16, Shalakia. Just going off of the spirit, says these known scriptures. But it says the appearance of the wheels of their work was like unto the color of beryl, and the four had one likeness, and their appearance and their work was as it were a wheel in the midst of a wheel. So you want to keep this in mind, a wheel in the midst of a wheel when you going over, the chariots, the scriptures based upon these various points. So when you go back and we move on, you want the whirlwind, the fire roll, and the wheel. So you want to keep these in mind as we go over these things. So when you check it out, a whirlwind is circular, like a tornado. It moves. That's how it moves. It's very destructive. Then you got rolls. As far as you go to your breakfast spot, you could get bacon, egg, and cheese, whatever. You get egg and cheese on a roll. When you check a roll out there, circle, there are all these cuts in it. For brothers that's in the know, when you check out the so-called UFOs, all these cuts in it, represent, the cuts in the chariot, the design of the chariot. Then it says what? A wheel inside a wheel. Because when you check out vehicles, they got hubcaps, they got rims on it. And when you check that out, that's a what? Salakia, that's a wheel inside a wheel. All these things are circular. The tornado, the roll, and the wheel is circular. They move in that circular motion, going back to the chariots. So, it's nothing new under the sun. Like somebody might think motorcycles is a new thing. There's not. You always had mirrors. Salakia. You always had mirrors. You always had wheels going back into that circular motion. Even with the car, the cab. You always got the cabs with the wheels on the bottom. And that's how you get around. Without them wheels, your ass ain't going nowhere. You got the mirrors, you got the seats, So these things ain't nothing new. Nothing new is under the sun. Then when you check out the scripture, I'm going to get it in a blue letter. Go right to it. This Isaiah 66:15. Then when you go to chariot, you got the word rakab. Ma means from, rakab means ride. That's where you get the word cab from. You say, I'm going to go catch a cab. Because a cab is based off of the chariot. You know what I'm saying? That's your ride. Or you say, where's my ride at? This nigga exhibit he had a show called what? Pimp My Ride. So, it all ties in. But the first ride that was made was a chariot. And all other rides or vehicles came off of the design and the movement of what? The chariots. So the Most High is the one showing you spiritually, like, yo, I'm the one who gave you devils this technology. So then you got that, the cab, you got the bicycle, the motorcycle, even the bicycle though. You got a train. All that is what got wheels on it that move what? In a circular motion. Even in the car you got what? A steering wheel, which moves what? In a circular motion. Because you can have wheels on your car, but if you ain't got no damn steering wheel, man, shit, where the hell you gonna go? Then how you gonna turn that steering wheel? Circular, just like how the chariots turn. How the chariots spin. So it's nothing new under the sun. Then you got a boat. These different chariots of today. But even if you row in that boat, you gotta, to move that boat, you gotta row in a circular motion. Just to move it. Or if you have a motor, you have a motor. Right here on the motor you have a blade, like a propeller. And when you turn the motor on, it spins what? In a circular motion. So what? You could travel all over the lake, all over the ocean, and so on. So whether it's a bike, a boat, a plane, a bicycle, a train, they all move what? In that circular motion, just like the first vehicles ever made, which was what? The chariots, is what? That circular motion. Like you even got the planes, the helicopters, the different propellers. They move what? In that circular motion to fly all over the skies. Even on the plane, not just the propeller that helps it fly. When the plane goes to land, you need them what? Them wheels. Like the scripture said, a wheel inside a wheel. You need them wheels to what? To land. Even when you deal with walking. When you walk in like a circular motion. And your legs move forward. You pick it up and move forward. Then, when you run, it's the same motion. That's why, I picked the Road Runner. And, they show, like, when he ran so fast, they basically show his legs spinning. His legs was, like, moving. And it's like his legs basically turned to a wheel. So, because if you want to travel over here by walking or by running, you still move what? In that circular motion. So that's just to show you what? Nothing new under the sun. Then you got these devils that want to fight Yahweh Shai, man. You think the Lord gonna give you a vehicle based off of his vehicles that's gonna beat him and give you the technology that's gonna destroy his son when y'all devils try to fight him? Hell no, you must have lost your damn mind. Your whole concept of your vehicles today is made off of the movement of the chariots and how the chariots move and how the chariots are shaped. And you devils think you're going to defeat the Lord? You got another thing coming. Quick scripture. This is Daniel's 8 and 24 and 25. And his power shall be mighty, but not of his own. He shall destroy wonderfully. Because these devils get they backed by spiritual demon Satan. And spiritual demon Satan is controlled by the Most High. He's the left hand of the Most High. And he shall destroy wonderfully and shall prosper in practice. He practiced what? That witchcraft. And shall destroy the mighty and holy people. That's why Israel is messed up out here. I ain't going to really get on you niggas right now, but y'all brothers see it. Verse 25. And through his policy, Also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, because these devils is proud. And by peace shall destroy many. Like he did it with Gad, with them different peace treaties, man. You know? He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, which is who? Yahweh Shai. But he shall be broken without hand. I'm showing you what? The Lord is going to smash you devils. The Lord is going to destroy you devils with ease, man. And Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai not going to give you vehicles based off of the concept of the main vehicle to destroy him. That make any damn sense to you fucking devils, man? Or you niggas out there, or you house niggas that's fighting in the army? So, with that, man, hope this was edifying. Want to make it too long. Shalom and death to America.